in order for us to embody the light of the divine, to embody our gifts, to do what we're here to do in this world, we must feel safe being in this body. We can't suppress or repress anything. And that's tricky for a lot of us, because if we've suppressed or repressed for most of our lives, we don't know any different. And so expressing something like rage, getting comfortable with something like anger, feels dangerous or scary. And so we may pretend that we don't have any anger. We may love and light ourselves over our rage. Or we may believe that we've ascended so far in our consciousness that something like rage is just, it's a little bit like passé. Oh, yeah. Yeah. At one point I was angry a little bit, and yeah. No, of course I don't get angry now. Of course not. No, I'm a being of light. You're also a human being. And our humanity is why we are here. We are here to experience the totality of being a human. And in order to bring these gifts forward, we need to have a sense of personal empowerment, authority, autonomy, and rage, for many of us, is one of the last things that we want to deal with. Maybe we feel like we're a person who has a lot of rage because we have moments where it just comes out sideways and we're like letting it rip on some poor innocent person, and we go, oh my God, I don't want to be an angry person. I don't want to hurt people. It comes out in those ways because we have repressed it. So allowing a space for rage to exist as a creative force is the path to embodying our personal power and creating more capacity to hold the light. Because we're not spending energy trying to push things away. I don't want to be that. I can't be that. No, embodying anger is what helps us feel grief. It's what helps us feel joy. It's what allows us the totality of the human experience. It also connects us to desire. And as I've said, our personal desire is the desire of Source, is the desire of God. It's not separate. So even rage can be the life force that propels us forward to give our spiritual gifts. I wonder in your life how you relate to rage. You may, if rage is something you're not comfortable with, but you know that your past in religion, your past in family dynamics has tamped down, ooh, don't be that, be a good boy, be kind, be sweet. If you've had that history, I would imagine that there's some rage that wants and needs to move through you. So, a constructive way to do that is to journal, right? That might feel the safest. Take out your pen and paper And maybe you actually just carve the words that you couldn't say before into the paper. You curse and rant and say all of the ugly things that you were never able to say. You get the fire burning up and out as a way to clear the past, to clear the path forward. If you have the space for it, maybe you go for a drive and you let yourself scream until there's nothing left. Or maybe you go out into the woods. You ask a branch, you ask a rock, can you be my tools to express this rage? Can you help me? Can you represent the church? Can you represent the bond that I had with these people that made me suppress who I really am? And then I'm going to break it. Physically using your body, using your voice, and moving that energy is so powerful, so healing, and so very spiritual. This is not an invitation to harm anybody else, but to embrace that rage and say, I love you too. You serve a purpose. It can be your fire to move you forward, to give those gifts, to light passion in your life where maybe you were deluded, neutered. When people say that, I know that I have gifts, but I don't really know what they are, and I just feel a little disconnected from it. Those are usually people who feel disconnected from their own life force, their own potency, their own energy. Those are often people who are also disconnected from things like rage, grief, joy, big emotions. We are allowed to be full of big emotions, even if they make other people uncomfortable. So this is your invitation to say yes to whatever emotions you have suppressed as a pathway to light you up, to bring you back into your body, and to empower you. I would love to hear how you relate to your untamed self, to your humanity, to your emotions, to your fire, to rage. I love you.